Happy Labor Day, everybody.
Where you from, man? Represent your crib.
We're back.
We all gonna ball together, man.
The Foolish Show, man. Let's get it.
My hood and your hood. Let's get it. Where you from? Where you at? Where you at? Represent your set. Represent your set. FLA. Represent your set. Represent your set. A. Represent your set. Represent your set. A. Where you from? Where you from? Where you at? Where you at? Represent your set. Represent your set. Represent your set. Represent your Arizona. Represent your set. Represent your set. Born and raised in the city called Lauderdale. Streets on fire like you living.
About to get the party started in a minute, y'all. Happy Labor Day.
Trying to live large. That's how it goes down, man. FLA. Everywhere you go, it's straight gunplay. Pulling out the stick, trying to hit a lick. Mess around and leave stinking, looking sick.
Number good vibes over here, y'all. Y'all know how we get down on the Foolish Show. Salute to all my real soldiers out there.
I'm trying to rep.
Appreciate all the love and support, y'all.
I need no help. I do it by myself.
I'm from the city where they break it down. Tell them, bro. Fuck niggas, know we call them clowns. If she looking sexy, gotta chase her down. We from the city where we chase them down. You ain't from the south if you ain't smoking loud. Bati boy, you know we always smoking.
Reality music entertainment, we in the building. Represent where you from. Jump in the live chat. The Foolish Show, the hottest podcast out right now, man. We talk that real talk. Let everybody get their shine on. We show love for my hood and your hood.
Talking shit out of a window while he gripping on the floor. We ain't talking about them niggas who be riding 24s. But on us on the app, who be putting on the show. But we talking about them real niggas sliding on the low. Never trying to be seen. He just hustle and he go. In the city where I'm from, they make that
Labor Day night, y'all.
In the city where I'm from, you touch that
We lit.
She don't go. Represent your set. Represent your set.
This is where you come represent your set, man. Welcome to the Foolish Show. I am your host, F to the Ish Foolish. Hope everybody doing well out there. Hope y'all had a great Labor Day weekend. Hope you enjoyed your Labor Day, ate some barbecue or anything, man. You know how we get down on the holidays. Collard greens, macaroni, cheese. Some of y'all might have had a little ham hocks, a little ham. Y'all know how we get down, man. You know how my folks do it. But salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another show. Hope everybody doing good. You know, I've been caught up a little bit, so haven't been recording no shows lately, but I'm back, y'all, and we're gonna get it back popping. So what we gonna do, man? First of all, y'all know the season is here, football season, then you got basketball, all that other good stuff, man. So we on and popping. Even though my Seminoles broke my heart last night, we gave a good fight. So I think we on our way back, y'all. So shout out to my Noles, you know. Y'all keep the good work going, keep pushing. University of Miami, I seen them took an L, but, you know, y'all know how it go. That's Bama. Bama beat everybody, so you got to still see what they going to look like. But I still represent them Noles. You know what I'm saying? It's football season, y'all, so y'all know what that mean, man. Represent your team. I want to know who your favorite team, where you from. In the NFL now, my favorite team is the Bucks. I think we're going back to back because I don't see nobody stopping us, y'all. I'm just gonna be real honest with you. Y'all know we got Tom. I know he 44. But all you gotta do is throw a ball. So long as your arm can go like this, he can keep playing, y'all. And he got too many weapons around him. The older he done got, now he understand. He's like LeBron, but older. See, Bron knew he couldn't keep carrying the whole team by himself. You got to have some weapons. That's why Bron wanted 2 other stars with him everywhere he went now. Same thing with Tom Brady. He made Tampa Bay went, hey, I want him. I want AB. I want him. Bring in Leonard Fournette and all the boys. And next thing you know, they were to the Super Bowl. So y'all keep it going too, man. Shout out to my Bucks. Shout out to my Nose. I don't know what y'all team is. Maybe y'all represent the Dolphins. Maybe some of y'all represent the Cowboys, the Giants, the Eagles, wherever you from, man. Represent your team. But we're going to chop it up, y'all. We're going to get into it. Y'all know how I get down on the Foolish Show. So I want to discuss what's important in your life. We have to find the why. Why you want this or why we live a certain way. In living, before you leave this earth, you're going to have to find that reason. That why. Why I get up every morning and go to work, or why do I have to make sure my kids are okay? We all have to find that why within ourselves. Because it's easy to get caught up in life. Then you're dealing with stress. The bills don't stop. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And sometimes it's hard when you live it. Especially nowadays, you don't know where you're going to go. Now what? You got Corona in the air. Anything you do now, it's a risk. We're living in a different era, a different time. Nothing is promised. People are dying every day from Corona and all these other stuff. So we have to find that why. Why are you living? Why are you grinding? Why you want this? Why you want that? Why you want that new car? Why you want that new house? Why are you living? Why do you go to work? Why do you want money? We all have to ask that question, why? Because that's the key thing. Finding a reason why. If you're just doing stuff to do it, then you walking blind. When you're doing things, you have to realize why you're doing it, whether it's good or bad. So what is your reason why? When you wake up every day, what's your reason to push and grind and make something happen? Or what's your reason not to? We all got to check the person in the mirror, y'all, because it's easy to blame our problems, our life on other people. Yeah. Some people who ain't grow up with their mom or their father, they'll say, well, I ain't had my mom, I ain't had my dad. And that's true, and it's hard when you don't have your parents. But one thing about life don't stop. Life keeps going, and you have to keep going with it. It's a lot of boys and girls grow up without a parent. But we see a lot of successful stories. It's a lot of superstars and celebrities that had it bad. A lot of them, they have no silver spoon in their mouth. A lot of them didn't have their parents. There's some people in jail didn't have their parents. So sometimes it can lead you to the bad way. But you have to make the best out of life because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to be next. Today could be your last day. Forget tomorrow. So we always have to find that why. What's the reason? What is the reason of you doing this? What is the reason of you doing that? And we have to wake up as society. We're living in a world where there's no morals. Nobody don't love each other. Everybody's for self. It's greed. Nobody ain't loyal. It's real hard right now to live. So imagine if you have a newborn child and think about the world they're about to enter. Well, as soon as they get on earth, it's something in the air that can take them out of here. Think about that, y'all. Newborn child just entering the world. Just seeing the world, the sun, the sky, their parent. But then you also have corona in the air floating and all these other diseases, along with drugs and crime, drive-bys, police brutality. You can go on and on. Drugs. Everywhere you look, it's something. Life is not easy, y'all. Life is hard. Sometimes you get your back against the wall, you want to give up. Sometimes you might ask yourself, Lord, is it worth it? I don't want to do this. But we all have to walk our path, whatever path that is in life. You have to walk it. You have to believe that we all have a purpose. They say God won't put nothing on you that you can't bear. So he knows you can go through it. He knows what's happening in your life. But you go through things for a reason. It's either going to break you or it's going to make you. Sometimes you have to fall before you climb and get up. Think about that now. Sometimes you have to fall before you climb and get up. On the way to the top is hard. Just think about if somebody climbing a mountain. You think they're just going to shoot up that mountain? This is not a video game. This ain't the movies. If they make it to the top of the mountain, they're going to have to climb. But they're going to have to take their time. Make sure they don't take no wrong step. Make sure everything is secure while they're climbing up that side of that mountain. It's just like life. You got to try to make sure you have your life in order where you know what's important. And then you start climbing and you try to get to the top. Even if you don't make it, you try. Everybody's not going to be rich and successful, y'all. I'm here to tell you. Everybody's not going to be a celebrity. Everybody's not going to have $1 million. Everybody ain't going to go viral. But be thankful for the life that God blessed you with. We can't take that for granted. It seems like we always want more. You're blessed with something, but then you always want more. I want y'all to think about that. But y'all have to understand, man. Every good person done been through something. Anybody you know, anybody you look up to, they will tell you they had a lot of trials and tribulations. They had to endure before they can find that happiness. But you have to ask yourself, what makes you happy? Are you living for other people or are you living for yourself? Because right now, everybody's living for everybody else. You want everybody else approval. That's why I got to upload everything. I got to show everybody what I'm doing. Because we want the approval of others. But we forgetting the only approval we need is the one that's in control of all this. That's the approval you need. Human beings, most of the time, they're going to disappoint you. Because we all flawed. No one is perfect. We all guilty of judging somebody. You done found out something about somebody and you don't say, man, can you believe that girl did this or that boy did that? We all guilty of it. Everybody gossip and judge, even though we don't supposed to. And women, you have to stop depending on us men. Men ain't got all the answers. They don't have all the power in their hands. But I know who do. That's why we all have to surrender our problems to God. That's the one that has all the power at the end of the day. I'm just a human being. I can give you my opinion. I can be that person you can lean on as far as in support and comfort. But that doesn't mean I can be able to take away all your problems. Because life, like I keep telling y'all sometimes, life is real hard. But it's what you make it, y'all. But sometimes you think you got it hard. But it's some people around you that probably has it 30 times harder. You know what I mean? You might think, I ain't got nothing in my refrigerator to eat. Imagine somebody ain't got nowhere to sleep. Imagine if somebody don't know if they're going to be gone tomorrow. Excuse me, y'all. But think about that. We complain about the little things, but we forget about what's important. You walking, you breathing, you living. You could have been in the grave. You could have been on life support in the hospital. You could have been sitting with a hole in your chest, a hole in your head. So let's not take life for granted, y'all. Let's understand. You ain't promised or guaranteed anything in life but taxes and death. So only two things you guarantee. You're going to have to pay taxes and you're going to leave this world. That's it. Ain't nothing else promised. Ain't nothing else given to you. Especially when you get grown. They might feel sorry for you. Somebody might feel sorry for you if you're a teenager or a kid. Maybe. When you get grown, people don't care nothing about what you're going through. Because everybody's busy living and wrapped up in their own problems. They live in their own life. I know they say I am my brother's keeper. But you know most people don't do that. Most people don't live like that. It's all for self. It's about me. What's going to help me? What's going to benefit me? But we have to start switching things up. I want you to ask yourself, what you doing for others? When the last time you helped somebody? When the last time you gave somebody a compliment or told them something positive? That don't cost $1. That don't cost no money. To do a good deed. Because that will last longer than anything else. That will give you a feeling that you can't not believe when you give. See, we live in a world now where everybody's give me. We forget to give. So you have to give back. Bless others around you. Everybody ain't rich. I understand that. We all ain't got it. Some people barely make it going paycheck to paycheck. But whatever you can do, find a way to bless somebody. Because there's nothing more rewarding than doing something for others. That was something that Dr. King preached when he was here. We forget about looking out for each other. We forget about our fellow mate. Everybody be caught up in self. Me. But you can't do nothing in life without somebody's help. When you was born, your mom and daddy them helped you learn how to walk. They helped you learn how to talk. You didn't do it by yourself. When you got on somebody's job, somebody had to hire you and train you for that job. Or you went to school or went to college and got that degree. The professor and all them and teachers that you had growing up, they trained you and prepared you for that. So nobody can do everything by themselves. It's impossible. You're going to always need help. That's why they say don't burn all your bridges, because you never know when you won't have to go back crossing. It's all about being positive, doing something for others. We all get caught up in how much in our bank account. I'm finna get the new ride, finna get a 2022. I need me a drop top. I want my bank account to be sitting right. Or I went to Harvard. I went to FAM. I went to Bethune-Cookman. I went here. I went there. But it's going to come a point in time, ladies and gentlemen, where ain't nothing that going to matter. Because when you leave here, you can't show no degree. It don't matter what your address was. You're going to be judged within here. You're going to be judged on your heart. What kind of heart do you have? What did you do for others? Did you love your neighbor? Did you help your neighbor? What about the elderly? What about the kids? Did you do anything for them? Did you go over there and take care of your grandmother? Tell your grandma you love her? Did you tell your mama and all of them I love you and try to show them nothing but love and nourish everything that they did for you? When the last time you did something good for somebody? It's so easy to do wrong, but it's harder to do right. So let's try to push it a little harder. Let's do some things right. Everybody ain't bad, but everybody ain't good. We all got some good and bad in all of us. But we have to embrace life and live it. As Drake said, YOLO, you only live once. That's a true statement. It ain't no do-overs. This is not Netflix. This ain't PS5. This ain't 2K and Madden and Black Ops. You can't lose and be like, I'm gonna start over. You can't start life over. That's why you have to learn from your mistakes and try to live. Live each day like it's your last. Live it to the fullest. Take it to the max. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't push everything off to tomorrow, because you might not make it to tomorrow. How many people you think are dead and going and say, man, I ain't worried about that because I can do that next year. And next year never came for them. If you have an opportunity to do something now, do it. Because it may not be no tomorrow, y'all. Embrace life and enjoy it. But remember, do something for others. Your heart gonna be judged off the actions and how much you help the ones around you. My motto is, it ain't how you live, it's what you give. Where I live at and all that don't matter. How many people did foolish touch? How many people did foolish try to give his hand to? That's what it's all about for me. When I was younger, all I cared about was running the streets, turning up, getting lit, getting drunk, partying all night, go to sleep 5 a.m., do it all over again. But as you get older, you understand that life is precious, where you don't know if tomorrow is going to be it. So I try to not to take that for granted. I thank the Lord every day I open my eyes, because I know it's not guaranteed to me. And if it's my time, then I hope he can say, well done, son. You did what you're supposed to do. Now, we all fall short. I'm not telling y'all I'm no saint. I'm far from it. But that doesn't mean I'm not a good person. We all have to fight those demons and allow God to touch our heart and our soul and our mind. We're too busy trapped in hate, especially my folks, my people. We got so much hate for each other. We in competition. We don't want him or her to outshine me. But when the mentality should be, let's all shine together. Why we can't all eat together? Who said that's not possible? Only reason it's possible because it's hate, and hate causes division. You divide. Because at the end, we all brothers and sisters. It don't matter who your parents and all that, where you was born. We all are living human beings with blood, a heart, and everything else. We all kin in the end, y'all. But if you just tuning in, go ahead and hit that like button. I know a lot of y'all have to catch it when you're not at work or when you ain't busy with the kids. So when you get to it, y'all hit that thumbs up, man. It don't cost $1 to hit that thumbs up. I be talking that real talk over here, man. It's your boy L to the Ish Foolish, representing reality music entertainment. This is the Foolish Show, the hottest new podcast you gonna get, man. I give it to you straight, no chase. Everything is real. You don't get no realer than this. I just try to spread love and try to get people to open their eyes and their mind, because we so busy on thinking one way. We have to expand our way of living, our way of thinking. Understand that tomorrow is not promised. Live chat wide open. We just vibing. Labor Day. Feeling good. I had some barbecue and all that. So, you know, I can't complain. Hope y'all doing good out there. It's 2021, y'all. It's time for everybody to step their game up, man. And let's get away from all this childish stuff. Let's act like grown folks. You got to set an example for these kids. Because who they going to have to look up to? There ain't nobody really to look up to. They look up to rappers, entertainers, who they see on TV, or who they see on their phone. But the biggest influence should come out of their household. You as a parent should be your child's biggest influence. And you should influence them the right way. Show them the way to go. Teach them right from wrong. Tell them it ain't cool to gang bang and kill each other. It ain't cool to go snatch that lady purse. I don't care how broke you is. It's not cool to sit in jail for 20, 30 years or a life. You go talk to them boys in the pen right now and see what they tell you. Is it fun? Would they rather be out or rather be in there? And see what they tell you. Nobody wants to be in jail. Nobody wants to just be sitting in a box every day. And you can only move when somebody tell you to move. That's entrapment. That's like another slavery. Why would you want that? Let's teach these boys and these girls and these young ladies and young men how to live, how to act responsible, man. We all gonna make mistakes. I understand that. We know you ain't perfect. But some stuff you know, as mom and grandma them used to tell you, you know better. You know if you went and shot that gun and shot that person, that wasn't the right thing to do. You know when you out here doing whatever you're doing and fraud and scamming, and you know that ain't the right thing really to do. Nobody got to tell you. In y'all heart and y'all mind, everybody just willing to take that risk for the love of that dollar. Why you think they say money is the root of all evil? People sell their soul for it. Judas betrayed Jesus for gold. So what you think people will do for money? He betrayed the Son of God for a materialistic little piece of gold. Some gold, man. That's how much influence that mighty dollar have over people. It will make people turn their back on their own kin. It will blind you. Don't let it consume you. We know you got to have money on this earth to be able to live and all that stuff. But you let it consume you. The more you get, your head goes blow up. Then you start thinking, oh, I'm invincible. But then you're going to come to see and realize that, okay, how much money you got, you're still not going to live forever. Still not going to stop you from not getting a disease or having a heart attack or anything else. Because you're still human. Money is just a piece of paper. It's just a currency that they put dead people faces on. And we all lose track of that. Because we'll do anything for it. You have some women that will abandon their relationships and their marriage if somebody offer them some money. Vice versa. Some dudes, if you think of a chick came up and said, I give you $50 if you have sex with me, 9 times out of 10, they can be married with 5 kids. They still gonna take that 50 grand and go have sex with that lady. It's hard for people around here to fight temptation. We all be guilty of it. We all. I'm talking about everybody. I'm not exempting myself. But I'm just telling y'all the flaws that we have. That we are guilty of doing this. Ain't nobody perfect, y'all. We all go through stuff. So we all guilty of doing some things we know we aren't supposed to do. That's just real life stuff. But hey, they say you live and you learn. We got to start thinking outside the box. It's all about trying to build generational wealth. You want to be able to set something up where even if you ain't here no more, your kids and their kids can make something happen. And you can try to change generations. A lot of people, they just be happy. They feel like they balling if they get a new car. Maybe they get a little nice little house. But if you really balling, you can buy a car anytime. If you really balling, you can get you several houses. See what I'm saying? We get so, how can I say, complacent. You get you a chain and a ride. You put rims on it. You think, man, I got it. I'm the man. What would happen if you died yesterday or died tomorrow Would your kids them be straight? Would your mom and all them be straight? Do you have enough wealth, enough cake saved up or put up or coming in that you know everybody's going to be straight? See, some people think you're balling, but you might not really be balling. If you're not making money in your sleep while you're sleeping and not doing a thing, you really probably ain't balling. But that's all right. Everybody got a right to live how they want to live. If you want to live within your means and that makes you happy, I ain't judging. All I'm trying to tell people is, let's try to, because you wonder why us as African Americans are down here and all the other races are up here, because they invest in generational wealth and they pass it on for generations and generations. So all these owners you see that own stuff that's billionaires, see, now we getting a couple of more billionaires from entertainment like Rihanna and all of them. But that's still not even 10% of this world. Most people ain't got it. Most people ain't got $1 million. Most people ain't got 1,000. Talking about $1 million or $1 billion. Most people just trying to make it paycheck to paycheck. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, because we all have a purpose. Like I told y'all in the beginning, everybody's not going to be rich and famous. Some of us are just going to have a 9 to 5. But that's just all right, because everybody don't have the same path. But embrace your path. Embrace your life. Live it. Enjoy it. Let nobody tell you how to live. Only you know how you want to live. You know what makes you happy. Not me, not her, not them. Everybody looking for the approval of social media. That's y'all approval. If I get 1,000 likes or I got 1 million followers, we losing sight of real life, y'all. That's the internet. We live in real life. Life is real. Just want y'all to think now. Everybody trying to put it on for everybody. But when real life hit, you can't disguise that. When it hits you right in your face, when the bills come, when them kids cry, you can flex all you want on that camera. You can go live all you want in your car. But real life gonna hit you. Don't get caught up in that make-believe world and forget that it's a real life out here. A lot of people put on for y'all. A lot of people ain't got what you think they got. But it's all about putting on. I have to put on the image. Even entertainers. You never see rappers that just come out regular, that's not flashy, that's not holding money to their ear and stacking it all up on tables or on the floor, spreading it everywhere. Because that's what they have to do. They have to make themselves seem like they're larger than life. Because at the end of the day, if not, what makes them different from anybody else? They're not. We all human beings. We all the same. We all eat, sleep, take a dump, cough, get sick. Money doesn't change that. Your status doesn't change that. It just changed the way most people look at you. Because when you broke, a lot of times people look over you. They don't even want to hear nothing you have to say. They judge you by that. I told y'all, we let that almighty dollar dictate everything in this world. And it doesn't supposed to be like that. Because remember, that is a piece of paper that comes from a tree that gets printed out. And they put dead people, dead presidents on there. Do y'all think that's what you're supposed to be living for? You got to open your mind and understand that it's a greater purpose. You're not just here to chase a piece of paper that came from a tree. But you like it because it can bring you all those material things. And all the material things will blind you for what's important. Don't lose sight of what's important, y'all. Do not take life for granted. Get on your knees, ask for forgiveness. Do something for others. Try to be a better person. Ask God to touch your heart. That's what I do. I just want to keep growing as a person. And I just want to be able to help people in different ways. I'm not saying just by materialistic things. I ain't rich. I can't give everybody money. I can't buy everybody happiness. But maybe I can do it with words, encouragement, or support. We cannot understand. You don't understand how much support and love can go. Somebody's around you doing something positive. You see your kids doing something. Make sure you support them. Encourage them. Tell them how much you're proud of them and you see everything they're doing. Let them know that hard work is paying off. Sometimes people just need that little support system. You need that person in your ear to make you go hard. But then someone's so hard-headed that even when somebody try to give you something, they don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to him. He think he know what he talking about all the time. He don't know everything about life. But hey, that's just how I go, man. You know what they say, you can't save everybody. But you can try your best. Take it day by day, y'all. Enjoy life to the fullest. That's my message. That's what I'm talking about tonight on Labor Day. Because guess what? Next year on Labor Day, one of us might not even be here. So this Labor Day, I want you to thank God and I want you to do something you ain't never do before. Whatever that is. Go all the way. Live life to the fullest. And don't look back. I'm talking to you. You, whoever out there watching right now, if you're looking at this video, you come across this video right now. I want you to live your life. I want you to do something for somebody. And let's spread this love. You know, we always have a chain. You have a group text, chain link, this link. Let's link all this together. Let's link this love together. Let's start uniting. Let's come together. Because we all God's children, y'all. And it's sad that we still have to live with hate. We know evil and hate ain't gonna never go nowhere, but we can't let it win. Good must always conquer bad. Good must conquer evil, y'all. I just think about the next generation and these babies, and I want to try to make life a little better for them. Try to steer them in the right direction. I don't want them to live sitting in somebody's prison and jail cell, throwing away their life, or on somebody's t-shirt saying rest in peace and never seen the age of 20. Sometimes you might not can't help it because accidents happen. You could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And we all gonna go. That's one thing for sure. Whether it's here, now, later, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, we're gonna leave here. Let's not lose sight of all that. Tomorrow ain't promised. What you gonna do today to be a better person? Whose life you gonna touch? And what you gonna do for the kids? Give something to the kids. Give back. Give them knowledge. Teach them right from wrong. Teach them some manners. And show them that violence is never the answer. Why you think Martin Luther King, his whole thing was non-violent? Because violence is never the answer. It's only going to create more chaos. Even if somebody do something to you. Somebody do something to you, you go get your gun and you go shoot them. Do you think that solved everything? Because now they peoples or they friends going to try to come and shoot you or your peoples. Now you got wars going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's why it's never going to solve anything. Violence will never solve anything. It will only create chaos. You see, when we go to war, you keep going to war. When you go to war, when the war is over, it don't solve everything. Still problems. Just a lot of people dead and gone. We can't lose sight, y'all. We can't lose sight, man. But what's important? I am my brother's keeper. Y'all remember that song, Lean on Me? We all need somebody to lean on. Be that support system for somebody. Be that shoulder. You don't know what your neighbor or what the people around you going through. Try to be that for them. You might can be able to touch somebody and change somebody's life, y'all. And never think that you know everything. You still have to be a sponge. Soak in knowledge. Seek knowledge until you die. Learn about life. We don't know everything. I don't care how long you've been living. You still learn something new every day. Because nobody knows everything. That's just real talk. It's just real life. Once again, man, I appreciate all y'all love and support. We're going to get the Foolish Show back popping. Going to bring on special guests. Y'all know how we do. I just wanted to get everything back up and running. Get it back cooking on this Labor Day. Let y'all know we still in effect, still representing reality music entertainment. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like and comment on these videos. I have music videos on here, performances. You can find all my music, everything I got going on right here on my YouTube channel, y'all. Reality Music Entertainment, because that's the movement. Key word is reality. I try to keep it real. Reality, real. It's real life out here. Life ain't no game. So I try to walk it how I talk it. So when I spit, I try to spit that real stuff, that knowledge. I want y'all to expand and open your mind. Don't be always stuck in your ways of just that way of living, that one-sided way. It's different things out here, y'all. Don't forget that. And always remember to do something for somebody. Do something for others. Because we wouldn't have what we have if it weren't for others. You wouldn't have got the way you got to if it weren't for others. Even if those celebrities, if y'all didn't support them and buy their music or watch their movies, or donate to their causes, whatever fan base they got, the fan base make them who they are. Nobody does it by themselves. It takes support from others. So let's make sure we always give that energy back. Even if somebody mistreat you, you treat them better. Because your blessings will come. You don't cut your blessings off because of how somebody else want to act. You have to be the bigger person. You have to say, no matter what, I still love you. You might have tried me. You might have did some things behind my back, but I forgive you. And just keep it moving. Like I said on one of my other shows, you don't want to have none of that on your heart. You don't want to have that burden or that hate on your heart from anyone. You let it go. Man, we had a good time tonight, man. Sometimes y'all know once I get going, man, I can't stop. Because it's sad what we come to. How we don't even care for each other no more. All this hating and killing. And we got other things to worry about. We got corona and all these diseases in the air that can kill us. Why are we putting that negative energy into each other and want to kill each other, y'all? We have to do better. Matter of fact, it's time to do better. That's why I be trying to create this movement of let's spread love and unite. I don't care about where you from. If you're from New York, California, whatever state it is, whatever city, if you're a good person, we can vibe, we can connect. I just don't do negativity. I don't do no negative energy. It's all good vibes over here. Just look at what we're living in, y'all. Unemployment is still up in the millions. Corona cases are still up, even though a lot of people got vaccinated. Some people still catching it. You got a lot of stuff still going on in these other countries. In Afghanistan, you got the Haiti and all of them. President got assassinated. Hurricanes that struck him. See, we so blind, we don't see the signs. Y'all don't understand. God is trying to tell us something. All these things are going on in the universe. It's for a reason. It's all written in the book of Revelations. What's going to happen, ain't nobody going to be able to stop. So let's stop and think, man. Open your mind and your eyes and realize what life is all about. It's bigger than your clothes. It's bigger than what we live in at. It's bigger than our money. It's bigger than all. It's bigger than all this. Because we're not gonna be here forever. What you do while you're here, what you do for others, is how you're gonna be judged. What kind of heart do you have? Do you have hate filled in your heart? Do you have love? Do you have compassion for others? That's how we're going to be judged at the end of the day, y'all. Your heart and what you did for others. Let's stop taking life for granted. Tomorrow ain't promised. Just because you seen this Labor Day doesn't mean you're going to see the next Labor Day. Life is real, man. This is how we do, man, on the Foolish Show every other night. Brand new podcast hosted by yours truly, Ever to the Ish Foolish, representing reality music entertainment. I appreciate all the love and support. About to sign off in a minute, y'all. We're going to go for about an hour tonight. I know everybody got that barbecue in them. You probably getting your drink on. I hope everybody's safe. Y'all stay masked up. Because remember, it's still crazy out here. You don't trust nobody with your life but you. So if you ain't going to look out for you, then I don't know what to tell you. Let's be safe out here, man. Let's make better decisions. Every day you wake up, you should be trying to be a better person. It's all about evolving and developing, trying to take our life to the next level. Can't stay the same, y'all. You got to mature. You got to age like fine wine. But I appreciate all the love and support, like I always tell y'all. Without you, there would be no me. Y'all make sure y'all get that album if you haven't done it. Foolish, Acting the Fool is available everywhere on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, you name it. iHeartRadio. Foolish, Acting the Fool. Go stream that, man. Hot reality music coming to you live from your boy Foolish, man. Y'all know how I get down. But like I said, when you come across these videos, y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. By any topics I be talking about, leave y'all comments. We don't judge over here. Everybody got right to freedom of speech. So speak your mind. Let everybody know how you feel. This is community where we come together and just all good vibes and talk about real life stuff. Stuff that's just going to benefit everybody. Let's try to change some of these households because some of these kids are just not being raised right or something. Maybe it's something in the air or the water, but it's too much hate and it's too much violence. So we got to try to do something to make these kids realize that value your life. Understand that tomorrow is not promised. Nothing is guaranteed to you. Nobody owes you anything. That's what we're going to have to start telling these kids, y'all. It's all about trying to get to the next generation. And that's how we try to make a change. Because when they grow up, they can teach their kids or they can start spitting this stuff to the people around them. It's easy to do bad, but let's try to do good. Because you want your kids to grow up in a safe environment where everybody look out for each other. If you see somebody breaking your house, they'll tell you. If you need that person to watch your kids and all that, you know the person will watch their kids and love their kids like they were your own. We got to bring them old school values back like our grandma and all of them was raised on, y'all. We ain't got that no more. It's cutthroat. Everybody's for self. Me. What about us? When I say us, what about us? We all in this together, y'all. We all going through a big struggle right now. We seen what life can be last year. If God wanted to sit you down, he would sit you down. And we was all quarantining, sitting down in the house. And ain't nothing you could do about it. So remember, man, tomorrow ain't promised. Ain't nothing is guaranteed to you. Ain't nothing is promised to you. So you should appreciate and value each day like it's your last. Live life to the fullest. That's my message to everybody. Do something for others. That way your blessings will come back 10 times more. And even if it don't come back to you, it might come back to your mama or your kids or their kids. But it's a cycle. That blessing come back. Don't think it don't come back, y'all. God is good. Not sometime, but all the time. But I appreciate y'all checking in with me. I know some of y'all be busy. Everybody can't sit and join in live. But if you can, make sure you join in because we about to get it back crunk. I want to see everybody in the live chat. I want this thing to be on and popping. So we'll be back on the air Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, live right here, screaming on YouTube. Hit them thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your mama them, your grandma them, your cousin them. I want everybody to tune in, y'all. Everybody's welcome over here because we all family. It's a family reunion when we come on the Foolish Show. I'm like your cousin. I'm cuz them. Like cousin Pete them. I'm cuz them. You come holler at your cuz. Check in with your cousin, man. We have a good time on the Foolish Show. And we're going to talk that real talk. Stuff that need to be talked about. But we're going to have fun and act a fool. I hope y'all still ain't doing that crate challenge and all that other stuff. I mean, you can do what you want, but y'all be careful out there, man. Because you're going to mess around and hurt yourself real bad or kill yourself. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Check me out Wednesday night, back on the air. We're going to get this thing back popping. Make sure you share this video, man. Tell everybody to check the Foolish Show out. We're going to make this the biggest thing popping, y'all, because I'm all about spreading love and positivity, man. So we're going to make that the new thing. All that flaw, hating, not being real, we're going to push that out the way. That's what we're going to do for the 2021, y'all. Shout out to all of our real soldiers out there. So shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to everybody in Florida, Georgia, New York, Louisiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, Arizona, Alabama, GA. I'm talking everywhere, man. Michigan. I don't care where you at, man. Much love from me to you, from my hood to your hood. Y'all stay safe out there. Holla at your boy, man. Make sure you keep supporting the hustle. I appreciate y'all, man. Stay blessed. We out. Another episode of the Foolish Show in the books, y'all. One love.